Hi, Coach. How's it going?
Good.
Nice to have you here in my office today. It's
Thanks
always
for
a
having
pleasure
me.
seeing you. So, I've been looking in and having an eye on practices. Things are looking pretty good. The freshmen and everything are starting to come together. Do you have any thoughts, early on?
Yeah, the freshmen look really great. Everything's going really well.
I'm happy. I'm excited for us. This is going to be a really good year. I have a lot of big goals and aspirations for us, this team this year. As us, this is a championship type team. And, we like to compete at the highest level. Effort and, is everything for us from the guys. So I just want to say thanks again for coming in and meeting with me. So,
You're welcome.
as you know, your job is huge, a huge part of what we do here at this program. As a recruiter and assistant coach, and keeping the winning tradition, our job starts with your job and keeping what you're doing. So, we want to just make sure everyone that comes here, buys into, Coach Izzo's plan and his method, And I just kind of just want to make sure you understand, that his goal is our main vision. So, at times, these guys come here, from all facets of life. Some come from single parent homes, some come from two, but all guys come here, with dreams and aspiration of a better life. If that's going pro or to the NBA or even going overseas. So I just want to know, how do you feel, we address those issues when it comes to recruiting?
I think it's important to make sure that you know that the students are there strictly for education, and then basketball is just there as an incentive for them, and that education is number one.
Right, we kind of always laugh and joke around, but say student athlete, but I think that's the main thing that we should preach is student first in academics and an athlete. Because which my coach always gave me like an analogy of once the ball stops dribbling, what are you gonna do? So you have to kind of have something to fall back on. I think it's that's good for you to be able to recognize that and move forward with the guys. So at times, do you ever feel like it's tough to compete with those big schools? Once you hear some schools are offering this and that, does that get tough, or is it a struggle sometimes?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely harder for our program, because with other schools giving out big money to players, it's hard to keep up with that and make sure that you're giving your players a good amount too.
Yeah, that's key right there, because we've heard all the different scandals coming on lately, with the Rick Pitino one being one of the biggest one. Offered a kid $100,000 to come and play, and I just kind of want to hear what you think about that as far as the kid in the program.
It's definitely not the player's fault. Like, he got offered money. I don't blame him for wanting to take that. It definitely looks bad on the program, on what they're trying to do to their players to get them to come to their school.
Now, do you ever feel like a need to, offer, extra value things such as like cars, extra money, housing for families? Do you ever, feel that need, or is it tough, or how do you speak to a kid in that type of situation?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a thought when you want to keep up with other large schools and what they do, but I feel like it's definitely unnecessary for the player, because they're there on scholarships and they're there for school and basketball second.
Right, and that's tough, because as you said, as a kid, and you see your mom struggling or parents struggling, often you kind of put them first, and you kind of put them in front of everything that goes on, and you just want to kind of make sure your home is set while you're away. So when we bring the kids around on campus, we kind of just want to give them that home feeling, away from their original home. So as far as like visit wise, do you think there's any way we can help improve the visit? Help make the kid feel at home? Anything we can do right now?
I think we can definitely show them around campus a lot more, show them people, let them meet new people, take them out to parties and maybe more sporting events, and just show them around.
So keep it more and more like a social type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's key, because relationships and building them, that's what you're gonna come away from college with the most, and that's gonna be the biggest part. So I think to move as moving forward, one thing I think we can do is, for your job and your standpoint, is make it clear what the purpose is of our program, and letting the kids know that, hey, if you come here, you can be with elite trainers, you can be elite facilities, and if your goal is to go to the next level, then coming here, we have all the things that you need, to get you to that next step, if that is your future. So, if it's, things, like contracts with Nike, things like that, we're one of Nike's biggest sponsors. They love to test with us little things. That's another thing you can do with letting the kids know, hey, this is it. You come here, you go the best of the best, and what kid wouldn't want to see their name on a jersey, anything like that. So with that being said, I think those are just a couple of things we can do moving forward. And one thing I do want to tell you is, with the NCAA just passing a rule kids are now allowed to receive monthly stipends. And one thing that I do, it allows and open up doors for kids to know, hey, even though we don't have extra money, we're not allowed to work, we're not allowed to do extra things. This is a couple bucks in our pocket. You think we need that? You think that's well deserved for the players? Or you think with the scholarship that's more than enough?
Yeah, I think that's nice to have to give to the players. Let them know that we're here for them, and if they need anything.
Okay, so anything you want to address with me before I'll let you go or anything?
I think we've covered everything.
Okay, it was nice talking with you, Coach. I'm ready for the season. You know where I'm at. If you ever need me, stop on me, and I'll probably call you in pretty soon. So thank you.
Thank you.